Hi everybody, welcome back. This is going to be a short June update. I've been laying the permanent track now for the lower levels. As you might have heard, I've had to do some spacing just around here. These are now spaced about 65mm centre to centre, and it does allow these longer Class 800 coaches to go around there without colliding. I don't think my ATPE will do that, but this is going to be okay just here. Over here I've started to do the work. As you can see, there's a little bit of a kink here where I laid these points, and that's kind of an unnecessary evil to make sure that that radius is at least a radius 2 as it goes around into that corner. I have decided to put some isolation in. As I think I mentioned, I'm going to put some block detection in. Not going to be used for any real kind of automation. I may have some signals on the entrance to the tunnel where those power drills and power drill and screwdriver is, and that may have a signal on it, so when there's something in there it will obviously go to red, and when it leaves it'll go back to green, so something I don't need to do manually. So for the detection I'm going to be using one of these MERG kits along with a cameo to take the output or input in to sort of do the indication of something is in the area. Obviously with these it's fairly straightforward. You have a feed coming in from your main track bus, then one out to the isolated sections. These will split out to probably a 3-way junction, and then that will go to the 3 droppers on the track for that section. It's around about 3 that I have going to it. I'm going to do a little bit of a testing of this MERG piece of equipment. I've currently got 2 pieces of track set up for detection. Well, I've got a block set up for detection. I'm going to run it over these double slips now and see if the red light comes on, which it should do, and you should see that up on the screen in one of the positions. So yep, I can see the indicator light has come on, which is all good. So that's kind of showing anything beyond those points will now show. I'm just going to reverse that over. If you can hear that in the background, that's my 3D printer just printing off a 67mm centre. So it's just going to just go over the double slip and points, and we should see that that light goes off once it clears that concrete track. It's a little bit, yep, it's gone off. A little bit of a delay on that, but that's all good. This Class 20 does have a little bit of a problem with one of the axles. One of the set bogies, it does derail annoyingly. So once that's cleared those points, I'm going to reset and hit the button, and I'm going to send it back the other way. And hopefully we should see the other red light come on the indicator. And when I get round to it and I've got a spare cameo set up, I can put that system into the C-bus, and I'll be able to track that and put it up on a control panel or a GMRI control panel. So any second now it should come on. There you go, it's popped on, and that's working quite nicely. So I'm happy with that. It's a little bit of an experiment. It's working really well. So there's no more to be said really, apart from once I get to finally wire it all up into the C-bus, into a cameo for input, and I can then give that feedback to the system. The only thing I've got to do now is I've got a couple of more sections on the back panel, the back loop, that I just need to build the actual units for. They're actually pretty straightforward to build. It takes me, I'm not a brilliant person, but it takes about an hour and a half to build a unit, and they're pretty straightforward to put in. Those that are interested, I'm using these kind of little devices. They're quite straightforward. You can just clip them on to the wire and then crimp the other end on. There's no soldering. I did use some Scotch lock type things previously, but these are quite handy because you can obviously disconnect them. So I'll leave you watching the end of a 3D print of a little 67mm track spacer that I've designed myself. June hasn't been a particularly busy month for doing things, but it is progressing slowly. I've got that one curve left to do at the far end for the lower loop. Then the lower loop will be complete, which means I can finally run some stuff once again. And I've just got to wire in the 2 new block detection devices into the systems so that they are there and ready to be connected up into the C-bus for inputs, and ultimately to be able to display it on a control panel. So thanks for watching. This has been a short update, but thank you very much for watching and staying to the end. It's much appreciated, and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.